Can
Okay.
we have your introduction first so this will be helpful for me?
I am a practicing pediatrician at Agra West UP,
Okay.
and interact with a lot of children day night and day out. But coming to the other aspects, we have a support system, and one of them is like life coaches like you. That is what we look for.
Yes. Thank you so much. So, what was the Kushagra's problem you were facing, and when did you thought कि life coach help कर सकता है इसमें?
See, मैं आपको एक चीज ये बताना चाहूंगा कि लाइफ कोच की जरूरत हर इंसान को हर टाइम है.
Right.
ऐसा नहीं होता कि हमारे को नहीं जरूरत होती है. जरूरत हम हमेशा सबको सभी को है. आपको भी है, मेरे को भी है, बच्चों को भी है. बट प्रैक्टिकली ये लाइफ कोच कौन है? ये लाइफ कोच एक पेरेंट भी हो सकता है, मदर हो सकता है, फादर हो सकता है, सिस्टर हो सकती है, फ्रेंड्स हो सकते हैं, फैमिली हो सकती है. बट कभी कभी ये नहीं होते. Then is the time you need a professional life coach. And he had a lot of hang-ups, and he being the only son to me, and he being the only brother of a sister who was 2 years older to him. And she was always the achiever.
Right.
And the peer pressure, yes, came into picture, and we didn't realize it till class 8 that he was facing, because he was doing good, all good. But he was a silent guy from the very beginning. Not many friends to do, and was easy breaking up his friendships. Maybe a year or two, a friendship would last. It was only class 8 we realized that something is more wrong about him. The wrong part being like he is too silent, and he's too much alone, or he doesn't want to share himself, or he doesn't want to share his feelings with probably anybody except one or two of us. Now he then began his medicals. Again, we all realized that medicine is tough, no time.
Of course.
So and every now and then we used to tell him, okay, chalo ho jayega, kar lo, theek hai. But he was too busy to understand himself, and again in the medical, the same issues continued.
Yes. Thank you so much. And I would like to know that what differences you could see in Kushagra after 5-week sessions, and what he is sharing with you.
One word is positive. Yes, he has a better positive approach for himself and towards his kins and members.
Yeah.
He realizes that he had been at fault, and fault means like it's not a materialistic fault. It's about the way he would be behaving with his company around him.
So for him, biggest challenge was he was looking for a bigger win. Then he wanted to appreciate himself, but that's not the case. Until and unless you start appreciating yourself for a small new moves, then the bigger wins, when it comes and when it goes, that you won't understand. So he has
definitely, yes.
He has learned that skills to appreciate himself, and definitely when we appreciate ourselves, we get more positivity so that we can transfer it to others, right? So that was what missing in him. And the second thing was about the gratitude. He has the gratitude, but he was not understanding that how to express it to somebody. Now he has realized those things, and he is practicing all the whatever learnings he got from me, and that's how he has actually coped very well with his companion or his colleagues. So that's an important sign, and that's a positive side of this life coaching. Just only 5 sessions. So I feel very happy to see him happy, and he could smile in last session. In last few sessions, that was again a very big win for me, because you were saying that he was not smiling, he was not expressing himself, and whenever he talks, he sounds very rude. So all those parts we have actually melted down. now he is in a very different mood. He has a different perspective to look at life, because knowledge wise he's very brilliant. He has an understanding, but it is just to connect the dots of having knowledge and expressing it, or absorbing it and then getting extracted, drawing out meanings from that and show up to somebody. So that was the just a problem with him, and I'm sure the as time passes he will understand, he will implement, and he will start getting result for it.
I hope the same. And आप लोग अच्छा करें. I take life as it goes. लेकिन उसको देख के अच्छा लग रहा है मुझे 5 सेशन के बाद, ये मेरे लिए इम्पोर्टेंट है.
Wow.
And hats off to you for in a very short time you've been able to transform. I should say transform, not guide only, but you could transform his brain wires and rewire that all that vibrating circuits in his brains to become a better personality and to have a better communication. That's great. That's great.
Thank you so much.
I would only say, see, so many of when it comes to medical terminology, there are huge number of words where children need a life coach, or children need a vocational education or vocational support.
Oh.
And there are so many of the terms. There are so many terminology. That is the medical aspect of it.
Right.
Any child who is autistic, or any child who has ADHDs. I'm talking in medical terms now.
Right.
Any child who suffers from attention deficit hyperkinetic disorders, or any child who is a bad school performer, any child who has a very secluded or depressive behavior. Now, these all are category of patients who as child they don't need a psychologist or a psychiatrist. Okay. They need coaches.
So thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to work with Kushagra, and it's a really wonderful journey.